This is the Object 261. It's a Russian Tier 10 SPG. The map is Serene Coast. I'm going to get 1765 damage. Don't remember my stun damage. I don't think it's going to be that great. Oh, and you know what? Maybe it'll be relatively low. And I'm working on two missions. One is I'm doing with honors, 0 out of 180 plus stun 3 enemy vehicles with a single shot twice. I completed this on El Haluf. It was not in this game. I think I'm going to get more than halfway for this, and I'm doing 2,000 damage to heavy tanks. I'm going to end up getting 1765 to heavy tanks, destroy 2 enemy heavy tanks. I'm not going to do it. I made a mistake, which is that I forgot when I completed the mission before this to do a second SPG mission, which after I played this game, I realized my mistake and I switched it to an SPG mission. So I'm working on doing the 260 with honors for SPG and the Chimera SPG missions, and I'm only playing SPGs this week. I'm going to see amazing gameplay. You can see the Unikums on the enemy team are all kind of in the general area, but because they're so smart, they're not close enough that I can hit 3 with 1 shot. And unfortunately, SPG is not very powerful. A few years ago, I would have had 5 kills, done 4,000 damage every game, but then they silently nerfed it and they didn't really say anyone, and they put a little footnote that says adjustments to penetration, but really it was a major nerf. Okay, so I missed a chance to stun 3 with 1 shot. And because I'm very patient, I'm just going to fire. When you have 17 rounds and you've got 13 minutes left and you've got a 30 to 40 second reload time, your best strategy is to just keep that gun firing. It's not true for every SPG. Some you're going to run out of ammo, but in general, keep the gun firing to maximize your DPM. You see those two Unikums, they're parked right next to each other, so that I was able to hit one for 345 and the other for 118. They share the hit points together. Very much team players. So I wanted to hit those Type 5 heavies, but it would require me to reposition, and I decided to go after these Unikums over here. In general, you don't want to hit a tank that's already stunned, because they changed the stun mechanics so that you might not get full credit for stunning an enemy vehicle that's already stunned. I'm halfway for my damage to heavy tanks, and I'm about halfway for my stun mission. So I'd made the decision to go for the Conqueror because I was already aimed at him, and because I was going to be able to get more damage. I was able to get 349 on him. I only would have gotten 120 on the T110E5. And I did end up coming short in this game. You can see that he knows that I've hit him there many times, but he's such a great player that he's just going to play there again and again. You know what? Actually, I did take him out of the game. It was 171 damage plus 73 stun. See, we got two Unikums over here in the echelon position. I don't like to fire using the alternate mode, but you can see I did 204 on one and 80 on the other. I did 204 on the more heavily armored tank, and I did 80 on the less armored vehicle, which is very common in the game. That's the way penetration and armor works. There's a chance I could take the 277 out. He does have less hit points, so it's not my ideal target. I'm probably going to get 0 damage on that shot. That was the shot that cost me the mission right there. The reason why is obviously because my teammates are very greedy. That was definitely a kill steal all the way. This is probably going to be another one. That's the game. We're going to take a look at how I did. I did 127 out of 180 for the 260 SPG 11 completion with honors. And I did 1765 out of 2000. I believe I verified after the game that this is correct. and I did not get any crossed out tanks for the Union 9, and I went through and I corrected this. I'm going to do this later, and I corrected it to a mission that was more appropriate for SPGs. So in terms of this position, as you can see, hitting on the west side, it's really good. Unfortunately, even though these guys were Onakums, I was able to get a few lucky shots. And over here, the enemy Onakums did not advance very far, so I wasn't able to hit them from this position. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube channel.